Hey folks, Southpaw Gemini here. Welcome back to the couch. We are hopping back in right where we left off here in Other Waters. If it's your first time joining us here on the stream, beautiful indie game that just came out recently. It is primarily very minimalist, user interface based exploration of an ocean on an alien planet. And we have been searching for this lady right here, Mine Nomura. She came before us here in this journey, and she's the reason why we're here. We got word from her that we should come and see for ourselves that there is life here. This is apparently the first time humans have ever discovered life outside of ourselves, or outside off of Earth. So, Mine, what are we gonna do with you? I mean, you're spreading something all throughout the surgery section of the med bay here. I did find when we were looking in between streams here, we have a 5th captain's log here. Is Mine still Mine? What has this place done to her? I've barely been able to leave the medical level, though I dare not enter the surgery. Did she do this by choice? For those few months on Kepler 62F, it was clear that Mine was struggling with something. We never spoke about it, but behind her intensity lay a frenzied self-doubt. She never talked about her family. All I knew was that she was a rare spacer, born out in the black on some orbital military base. Some days, she wouldn't leave the berth, just curled up so small, staring silently out. Would she do this on purpose? Open up her suit and willingly slip into the deep? I suppose it doesn't matter now. All I can do is monitor her. At least I'm not alone. Jeez. Alright, so our goal, actually, let's check our inventory. We're pretty full up. Did we do... Oh, I don't think we didn't look at a brine or shell last time, I don't think, in the lab. Yeah. But I don't know if we've completed those. Yeah, sweet. Brine eaters. Awesome. No, yeah, haven't completed that one. Okay. Well, let's head back out and... Ooh, yeah, we need... Okay, the other ROV site's up to the north. Let's go find that other ROV that Mine sent down 1.5 kilometers deep into this ocean. Alright, what do we have? This is the direction we went last time, and it sent us out to some sweet looking brine pools. I think they were hey, don't go away. What is that? It looks like a whole menagerie of creatures caught in a silken net. A mass of tentacles and growths unlike anything I've seen. It's difficult to understand the anatomy of these creatures just by looking. That's fair. Yeah, like I was saying, last time we went and followed the trail down over to the east to those brine pools and found a bunch of stuff, including an old wreckage of what appeared to be potentially a spaceship, it looked like. Check it out over here first. More veils. We need to be careful. Oh, the blowtorch. There has to be a way to find the path through. There is. Also, our blowtorch. Oh, sorry, plasma torch. Makes sense. We're underwater. It's a sweet upgrade, but I don't know what we use it for just yet. Yeah, we've got a split between these two pieces of these veil creatures. That's a good point. Is it injured or is it reproducing? Hey, complex creature. Occasionally, this creature stops and unfolds its tentacles and chambers to cover a broad area of water. Is it hunting? Yeah, see, it's got these little dots on the outside, and then it's off to the races. Interesting. Ooh, little hit to our power there. Oh, okay. Oh, looks like we've got some lights over here. Oh, wow. Is that? Well, that must be one of those crabs, right? Lung crest is what we're gonna call them. That's sweet. I'd like to call these lung crests. Those bubbles they carry on their backs are so cumbersome. Probably keeps them afloat a little bit, though. A shelled crab-like creature which scavenges the ocean floor in search of nutrients. It carries a mucus-lined bubble in its back, on its back. Oh, look at this. This is the first time we've seen these kind of like clusters of pixels. That's cool. What do we got? Water bulbs. I'm calling these cryptic creatures water bulbs. Let's see what we can uncover about them back at the lab. Partially transparent egg-shaped creatures which feed by filtering water. A strange sphere sits inside their iridescent interior. Huh. Pale petals. Creature. What are these petal-shaped creatures? They only grow around the glowing fans. Let's start logging data. So, trefoil petals which gather around... Oh, wait, hold on. Excuse me? Complex creature just took a little bit of our power, I think. Interesting. Are we going to have to start defending ourselves here with this blowtorch? Get out of here, buddy. How do I do that? Okay, well, we can't sit in one place for too long, apparently. Nice. Okay. Let's get moving. Or this creature comes back after us again. Bright fan. These fans seem to play a central role in the ecosystem here. I'm going to start recording data. Like the fans found in the bloom, these creatures are fan-shaped filter feeders. However, these variants glow with a cold fire. Interesting, and we can get a sample too. Let's see what we got. 30% mucal, 0% tissue. Fan sheath. The filtering sheath of a glowing fan studded with pollen. Okay. We got another fan. Pale petals. Each of the wide petals has patterns of stomata and stamen across its surface, and from those, some kind of pollen is drifting out in clumps. Okay. Deep oasis. From this side, this arrangement of pulsing and glowing forms, nestled into the basalt, is a sanctuary of life and warming light. Wow. Okay. Vast creature. A better look at these creatures shows they are swimming with their rear legs while using their tails to propulse themselves somehow. Ovular growths. Standing beside these clusters of egg-like forms, I can feel them filtering huge volumes of seawater in pulsing gulps. We can get a sample? No? Okay. Alright. Let's head downward. Back into the Veil Fields. No wonder Manet's ROVs never returned. These veils are everywhere. Yeah. Like on Earth, they must rely on predation to survive this deep. Wait, oh, okay. Never mind, I was focused on that. Hypnotic lights. There's beauty to be being inside a field of veils. A song of light that makes it impossible to keep a sense of direction. Wow, look at all these. Okay. Do want to get over there. Exactly low on power. See what we can do. Okay. Not so bad. Another oasis. Sweet. Oh, and we got a sampling too. Okay. What do we got? Oh, I already got you, Lungcrest. More pale petals. On closer inspection, these petals are solid growths, not fragile objects. They sit like thin tree stumps in the sand, each on its own wide stalk. Interesting. Cold fire bathers. What a name. I'm going to name these cold fire bathers. They seem to be strongly linked to the light of these fans. Significantly taller than the bloom's fans, these creatures seem to favor the rocky substrate of the ocean's floor basalt pillars. Get out of here. Ooh, a seed. Maybe. 20% seed. We'll see what we get. Deep pollen. You want to see what's over here real quick. Ooh, an animal egg? What is that? Beaded eggs. Huh. Cool. Hey. You do this to me. Don't attack. These creatures seem to follow the same routes back and forth through the veils. Why do they limit themselves to these pathways? Good question. Should we be limiting ourselves to their pathways as well? Let's go back real quick and just see what we've got. Hey, Abyssal sail shell. What a name. All the stuff down here. I'm calling these Abyssal sail shells. Those wide tail plates are instantly recognizable. Sure are. Just don't attack us, please. Small, dark creature with a large translucent tail shell that allows it to rapidly move through the water, navigating the veil tangles safely. Cool. to this spot for the fan. Ah. We do need usually oxygen, which we'll probably need for the plasma torch. Oh. Nope. Big waste. Oh, I see. It shows you. Yeah. Okay. Jeez, guys, we are like 4.5 hours in, and I'm just now seeing that if every time it shows the little how much it would give me in oxygen or power, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Really need to go out there. Oh, this is another sampling spot. Sick. Animal tissue. Oh, what is this? An ovoid bud. Cool. It's funny, that was like the first time we've heard like the actual like water sloshing kind of a sound in a while. And every time I hear it, it just sort of, it makes me a little more nervous than most of the noises, if only because it just reminds me that we are, 1,500 meters underneath the ocean right now. We kind of have a choice, right? Like there's some sort of basalt stuff going on over here. There's some more stuff going on over here. Which do we really want to... Oh, this one's got the deep orrery. With all these orbiting polyps and strings, I'm naming these creatures... This creature the deep orrery. An ornate creature that casts a net-like arrangement of tentacles and polyps to shock passing prey into submission, right? We felt that. Mirrored veils, veil field. Oh, veil waste pile. Bodies of creatures that were trapped in the veils. Get out of here. I piled in the silt. The veils must pass them here. Tangle to tangle. Interesting. Definitely. We're gonna take a little bit of a hit here, but I want to see what this sample gets us. I'm sure it's one of those side quest samples. Okay. 10% animal. 0% tissue. Oh, okay. It's just digested remains. I thought it would be more than that, if only because the digested remains seems to be more oriented to, I thought the first time we found it was when it was sort of other creatures that were in the veil. kind of making our way back. I think we still need something for that, right? Yeah. It'd be good to get a couple extra samples, and it would be nice to finish out these deep fans. There we go. Ooh, getting close. Unlike the Bloom's fans, these deep water variants are covered with a translucent sheath of mucus which protects their delicate spines. Okay. Getting there. What we've got for power. Digested remains will give us some power. Kind of want to go over and see what the other... Let's just take a look real quick and see what it would cost us to get over to the other outcropping that's over in this direction. You could kindly move. That'd be great. Ah, without taking our power. Thank you very much. Come on. Ooh. Translucent shell. Oh, okay. So this is a side quest piece for these guys. For the ones with the sail, I believe. Be my best guess. Nice. Nice. Cold fire fan. New species logged. I'll call these cold fire fans after those mesmerizing flame-like pulses. Filter feeding fans that beneath a mucus sheath pulse with warm light, often surrounded by other creatures benefiting from their glow. Huh. Do we need a sample? Not really, but we can take one anyway. A large tangle. Oh, wow. Gonna have to take another hit. Fine. We'll take it. Gotta remember, like... No? Okay. Gotta remember this one and that one are definitely two. These, a good portion of these are ones that we shouldn't really be just like wasting willy-nilly. Let's just take a minute to listen to this music. Beautiful. We seem to be through. No more veils ahead. Ah, beautiful. I mean, you can... It's just fantastic. Like, clearly we've crossed some sort of a border here, and I just love the fact that there's no real border for us to know other than the fact that there's no more veils, and the music has changed to something lighter, something a little bit more adventurous. I love it. Here, in the middle of the outcrop, An ROV. This one was carrying a supply cache too. We can recharge and refill our oxygen. Nice. Let's access its map data. Open up the terminal when you're ready. Power in a little bit here. Seems like the ROV was disabled by the veils, like the other one. This can't be right. The mapping scans report a large physical anomaly just north of here. From the data, it looks like a structure. That's impossible. Maybe the veils fried the sensors? Either way, we should go check it out. Yes, please. Let's go check it out. We didn't really need. Oh, there it is. Dark water. Angular rocks. Okay. That looks like a structure, all right. A huge flat structure bedded into the seafloor. Could Manet have built this? Jeez. I don't know, man. You think so? Would have taken a heck of an effort. What are we looking at here? Beats me. It appears to be some kind of shaft cut into the bedrock. I can't see the bottom. Whoa, what? Who made this? It looks like it's been here far longer than anything else. This is a tunnel down? What? Dark shaft. A yawning black shaft that descends into the seafloor. An anomaly that must be solved. Whoa. Okay. We're going down? We're already 1,500 meters down. We're gonna keep going? Oh man. Look at this. Oh, okay. We can only go 3,000 down, man. Or less. Oh, collapsed room this way. Got an open room up here. The compartment is filled with sand and rock, which looks to have entered through the collapsed ceiling. I mean, can we get like a... No? Okay. Shadowed corridor. The bent entryway bulges inward, like the interior corridor of some huge creature's distended body. What a description. Not sure I want to go in. What do we got here? A pale polyp. These pale creatures are scraping patterns into the walls. What are they? Let's see what we can find out. Huh. This almost motionless polyp with its waving cilia is anchored to the metal plating. The pale flesh is drained of color. Okay. Sand-choked room. Sand drifts soften the metal room. On the far wall, strange spirals glint in the headlamps as a pale creature obsessively traces their patterns. Can we get a sample? No. Okay. Going down. Wait. There's an opening over here. Are we gonna go down and then back up? Oh man. This is some dungeon delving right here. Entry seal. A huge round doorway sealed by a thin metal security iris, the plates of which are furred with orange rust. Huh. Okay. Blowtorch time, yeah? Alright. Nice. Some kind of facility. What was happening down here? Listen. Why would someone bury this place so deep? We have to get inside. That we will. We can use a torch to cut through this seal. Fire it up. You don't have to tell me twice. Let's do it. Oh, cool. Wow. Nice. Okay. Sand and rock fills one side of the access way. Dark holes in the walls and ceiling reveal layers of eaten away piping and ducts.